morning, everybody. You have a stuffy Tony talking to you. My body was just, I think, shutting down a little bit after the long day tomorrow, or yesterday. Can't even think. Today, going to Foncebadón at the footsteps of Cruz de Ferro, one of my top destinations. It's going to be uphill for like 500 meters, but pretty steady for half of it or more. Right now, just walking through Astorga, and yeah, let's get after it. Hey everybody, time for the Camino tips or insight. Today I'm going to share an insight, and that is, you have no idea how much will go through your mind when you are walking for 4 to 6 hours a day. So if you're sitting at home watching these videos and finding it hard to relate to some of the things I say or that others say, when you walk 4 to 6 hours a day every day for weeks and weeks, you have some realizations. And sometimes you don't think at all, but other times you do. And I'm trying to let the Camino teach me as many things as it can. And yeah, the brain just works in different ways than it would when you're in a classic routine at home. So, about an hour into the walk right now. About 2 hours in. See if I can find a village, get some breakfast. And we make our uphill ascent, nothing like the Pyrenees, and we make our ascent to Foncebadón. Alright, check this out everybody. The kilometers are in the 200s now. We're out of the 3s. I don't know if you've noticed that the last couple days. Slowly getting there.
Well, did you see the others this morning?
They were up, but I think we left them.
So, made it to the one village, I forget the name. It's about 2 hours from Astorga, and got a little breakfast, classic tortilla de patata, and they had these 50-cent or 50.5 euro pinchos, just kind of like a flatbread deal. Drank some water, stretched, and then there's a town about 10-11-ish K ahead called Rabinal del Camino. Some people stay there, but it does make the day to Ponferrada tomorrow a little longer. So I'm going all the way up, or almost all the way up the hill, the mountain, to Foncebadón. But the next time I stop will be in Rabinal del Camino, because then I'll be about 5-6 K around there, I think, from the end. So it'll be a solid 6 hours of walking. I'm at a nice easy pace today because yesterday was crazy, but feeling good at this nice easy pace. In the last 5 kilometers, there's like a little bit of an elevation gain. Today is just up. So far it's just been constant, nice like 1-2% grade. That will increase steadily, but after the Pyrenees, what can't you do? 250 kilometers left. And walking into El Ganso. All right, I got another insight for you. I keep forgetting to mention this. Is you can see, do a lot of steps every day. Anywhere between 30 and 50,000 steps. That's the average. 20 to 30 plus kilometers, depending how you're feeling. But you can do 20 to 30 each day, and you would finish in the classic 32, 33 day mark. To the Compostelle at least. But after the first week, your feet just get used to this. Now they still have little chronic aches anywhere from the waist down. You might have a new chronic ache, maybe in your Achilles, your hip flexor, your back, whatever. But it's nothing you can't work through. And your feet, they might be throbbing at the end of the day. And after you rest, kind of lightly walk around the town, get some dinner, see the sights. You'd be surprised at how quick your feet get back online. It's actually one of the things I've been most amazed by, is that I can have these really hard days walking and my feet just, they're done. Then the next day I wake up, and sure, I might be like a little sore at first. And you get going, it's like, oh, they recovered a lot. So yeah, don't let that deter you. If you end up doing a Camino, I would recommend to push through each day. You'd be amazed at how fast and how strong your body gets and adjusts to things. Now, of course, it's okay to take a rest day if you need. Some people take one rest day once a week. Nothing wrong with that. I've personally found that just pushing through the pain has actually helped me get a lot stronger. So, yeah, just a little insight I wanted to share with you guys. I gotta be honest, today is turning into a little bit of a struggle. Yesterday was a heavy day, physically, mentally, emotionally. And today, I'm in my worst socks in the rotation, going constantly, steadily uphill, and the sun's out nice and bright. I don't think the 7.5 hours of sleep I got was enough, so I for sure have to get more today. But I'm grinding it out. When I get to Rabanal del Camino, I'll take a rest there, get some water, may even get a coffee or something sweet as well to try to boost me up here. But yeah, just grinding this one through. I knew today would be hard for an uphill thing, especially after knowing how long yesterday was going to be. But just one foot in front of the other. I feel like I'm back in the Pacific Northwest on a trail like this. So check this out. Not creepy at all. Like Blair Witch. A bunch of people have found sticks and interlaced them through the fence like a bunch of crosses. making it into the outskirts, the edge of Rabanal de Camino. Need to find a bar or restaurant to have a seat, drink some water, and rest before making the final push. This coffee's giving me life. I'm gonna crush those last 6 kilometers. Needed that. That break was exactly what I needed. I still feel just beaten down from yesterday's long walk. I know I can make it. We got a steady, decent incline all the way up to Narnia, Candy Mountain, or Foncebadón, whatever you want to call it. And that'll make tomorrow nice and easy to get to Cruz de Ferro right away. And then eventually down. Some parts really dangerously down to Ponferrada, where they have a medieval castle. Something that doesn't even look real. Looks like something out of a Monty Python movie. But for the meat and cheese and bread I bought, I ate half of it in a bocadillo. Had a coffee with the rest of my lemon chocolate. Had some water. And I'm feeling good. Feeling good enough to make this last push. So 5-6K to the top of the mountain. Let's go. Something I want to add, which I don't think I've talked about yet, but my brain's feeling fried, so maybe I have. But it's so nice to hear Buen Camino from so many of the locals all through this country. Obviously you hear it from separate pilgrims, but so many of the older residents love to say Buen Camino. They'll walk real slow, greet you. Sometimes they want to bend your ear. What's really cool, even cooler in my opinion, is hearing Buen Camino from people my age and younger. Just feels really welcoming. And walking through Rabanal del Camino, I heard it from probably half a dozen people. It's not that big of a village, but it just felt really good to hear. And each Buen Camino gives me a little bit of energy, or uplifts me a little bit. If you're curious about water, well, maybe this is it a water thing? Might not be, but oh yeah, there's water there. Yeah, water out of these taps pretty frequently throughout the Camino. So you do have plenty of places to fill up with water along the way. So as you can see, up ahead is where the inclines start. Again, if they're doing the Pyrenees, what part of the Camino can't we accomplish? When it comes to hills, my mindset is always put the blinders on and power through it. I know sometimes people look at hills and it's like, oh man, I see hills, and maybe it's from cross country, this mindset of, let's go attack it. Let's go get after that hill and power through it. So even though I'm feeling tired, I just want to charge up that thing. And then after you've exhausted yourself physically, your muscles feel sore, You're breathing heavily. You can feel your heartbeat pulsating throughout your whole body. Not too long, that'll be done. But yeah, I'm ready to attack some hills. Let's get after it. I have exciting news. I just discovered a brand new weight loss program guaranteed to work for you. You want to lose weight, get in better shape, walk 125 miles a week across the country. That's all you got to do. Just had to sprint through a section of the path. There was like hundreds of bees right on the path, swarming around something. No way around it. Had to run through it. Felt like Macaulay Culkin and My Girl. With the better ending though. I don't know if you guys can see that back there, but there's Foncebadón. You got a surge of energy going up those hills. There's something about massive, really crappy hills filled with rocks that just bring the best out of me. Like I said, my brain, it just goes into attack mode, and I love attacking hills and just showing the hill, showing myself that I'm just getting stronger. Again, what have I been saying since day one? No weapon. Isaiah 54:17. It's the only one I know. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. May sound cheesy, and yeah, I know I kind of borrowed that from Ray Lewis, but man, what an awesome statement. So much of how we approach and handle problems is how we mentally prepare ourselves for them. And I just keep telling myself, no weapon, because some days I don't feel great. Some days I wake up feeling like utter crap. Like today, I was completely drained. But that also gave me an opportunity to show today that those feelings I woke up with weren't going to dictate the rest of my day. That those weapons that are out there in the world are in our head. Can't let them beat us. We're almost there. Feel really great right now. In a way, I can't believe it. Maybe it's the coffee, maybe it's the mentality, but we're super close. Let's finish this sucker up. Check out this view. Foncebadón. It's Fonce. Here we are. I'm just a couple minutes away from my albergue. What a great day. Hola! Love it. The guy's pushing up his bike with all the stuff on it. He's feeling the energy too. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Cruz de Ferro is one of the top places on my list. It's a place where you leave a burden, forgiveness, and you bring a rock or a stone to leave there with your burden of forgiveness or an intention of what you want to do moving forward. And I've had something very specific in mind for a while. I've been giving a few hints throughout these videos. Maybe you have a guess as to what that is. Tomorrow, I know is going to be an emotional day for me. Whether I show it or not on the camera, I don't know. I'm someone who processes and sometimes takes longer for the emotions to flow out. But I'm very excited about tomorrow. And just what Cruz de Ferro means. Again, when you do something like the Camino, little things, little acts mean a lot more after you walk 4 to 6 miles a day for weeks and weeks. This is 3 weeks now to do it. Time to check into the albergue.
YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. Foncebadón. Maybe I mentioned this, but this place was a ghost town just a few years ago. Now it's got about a half dozen albergues. It's awesome. Thank goodness too. Because staying down to the next town, having to do that hill in the morning, no thank you.
Sorry, bro.
Hey hon,
That's good.
happy birthday. I love you. I miss you. Thank you for supporting me through the Camino and taking care of the animals in the house. And we have a fun message from everyone else here.
Amanda.
Auguri Amanda.
Happy birthday.
Joyeux anniversaire!
Happy birthday! Woo!